Welcome to Ask Prep, your trusted companion for NEET and JEE preparation. Today we will study about a very important topic of biology, which is microbes in human welfare, antibiotics, fermentation, sewage treatment. You might not realize it, but microbes, these tiny, often invisible organisms, have a massive impact on our health, industries, and environment. While we often associate microbes with disease, the truth is they play some of the most crucial roles in making human life better. Let's explore how. To start, let's understand antibiotics. Antibiotics are chemical substances produced by microorganisms that kill or inhibit the growth of other microorganisms. They have been one of the most important discoveries in medical science. Before the discovery of antibiotics, even minor infections could be deadly. Today, antibiotics like penicillin, streptomycin, and tetracycline have saved millions of lives. Penicillin, in fact, was the first true antibiotic, discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928. He observed that a mold, Penicillium notatum, was capable of killing certain bacteria. This led to the mass production of penicillin, which revolutionized the treatment of bacterial infections. But antibiotics are not just miracle drugs. Their use must be controlled carefully. Overuse or misuse can lead to antibiotic resistance, where bacteria evolve to withstand the effects of the drugs designed to kill them. This is why doctors warn against taking antibiotics unnecessarily or not completing prescribed doses. If bacteria become resistant, the antibiotics no longer work, and we are left without effective treatments for infections that were once easily curable. Now, shifting gears to fermentation, another process where microbes are key players. Fermentation is the process by which microorganisms like yeast and certain bacteria convert sugars into alcohol, acids, and gases. Humans have been using fermentation for thousands of years, even before we knew microbes existed. The production of alcohol like wine and beer relies on yeast, particularly Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which ferments sugars into ethanol and carbon dioxide. Similarly, the production of bread uses the same yeast, where the carbon dioxide makes the dough rise, giving bread its soft, airy texture. Fermentation is also crucial in the dairy industry. Products like curd, cheese, and yogurt are made by bacterial fermentation. In curd production, for example, lactobacillus bacteria convert lactose, the sugar in milk, into lactic acid. This acid causes the milk to thicken and develop the sour taste of curd. Cheese production is even more complex, involving various bacteria and molds to create different textures and flavors. Fermented foods are not just delicious, they are often rich in beneficial bacteria called probiotics, which can improve gut health and digestion. Moving beyond food, fermentation is central to the industrial production of organic acids like citric acid and acetic acid. For example, Aspergillus niger is used in the production of citric acid, which is widely used as a preservative and flavoring agent in foods and beverages. Acetic acid, the main component of vinegar, is produced by Acetobacter bacteria. These microbial processes are more eco-friendly and cost-effective than chemical synthesis, making them the preferred choice in many industries. Now, let's talk about sewage treatment, a critical application of microbes in maintaining public health and protecting the environment. When we flush toilets or drain sinks, the waste goes to sewage treatment plants. There, microbes work tirelessly to break down organic waste and harmful substances before the water is released back into the environment. Without this microbial action, untreated sewage would pollute rivers, lakes, and oceans, leading to severe health hazards and ecological damage. Sewage treatment typically involves two main stages: primary treatment and secondary treatment. In primary treatment, large particles are physically removed by screening and sedimentation. But it's in the secondary treatment where microbes shine. In this stage, aerobic bacteria, those that require oxygen, decompose the organic matter present in sewage. This is often done in large aeration tanks, where air is pumped in to help bacteria break down waste. The result is a significant reduction in biological oxygen demand, or BOD, which is the amount of oxygen required by microbes to decompose organic matter. A lower BOD means cleaner water. After secondary treatment, the sludge that settles at the bottom is often subjected to anaerobic digestion. Here, anaerobic bacteria, those that thrive without oxygen, break down the organic material further, producing biogas, a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide. This biogas can be used as a source of renewable energy, powering the sewage treatment plant or even supplying energy to nearby communities. This process not only reduces waste but also recycles it into something useful. Microbes also play a role in advanced sewage treatment methods, including the removal of nitrogen and phosphorus, which are nutrients that, in excess, can cause algal blooms and disrupt aquatic ecosystems. Specific bacteria can convert ammonia into nitrates and then into nitrogen gas, which is harmless and escapes into the atmosphere. Similarly, certain bacteria help in the removal of phosphorus by incorporating it into their cells, which are then removed as sludge. In summary, microbes are essential allies in human welfare, far beyond what we often think. They help us fight diseases through antibiotics, they help us produce food and beverages through fermentation, and they help us keep our environment clean through sewage treatment. Understanding the role of microbes not only helps you answer exam questions but also deepens your appreciation of the invisible world working behind the scenes to support life on Earth. As NEET and G aspirants, it's important to remember that these concepts are not just theoretical, they have real-world applications that affect everything from healthcare and agriculture to industry and environmental management. When you study microbes, you are not just memorizing facts, you are learning about the interconnected systems that sustain human life and the planet. Thank you so much for being a part of the Ask Prep community. We truly appreciate your time and dedication to learning, especially when it comes to mastering biology, a subject that's not only essential for exams like NEET and G. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends who are also preparing, and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update.